Hi everybody, welcome to Star Universe. My name is Mr. Jason and this is Gameschool. So today I thought we'd go and play a pretty popular game. I'm sure you all know what this is as soon as I click over to it here. We're going to play some Minecraft today. I have a specific thing I've got to do in Minecraft, and so I figured that why not just build it with you all. I'll just kind of go, talk about my build in Minecraft, what I'm gonna do. I might do a little examples off to the side, just to show you a few ideas that I have. I hope you guys just enjoy this build that's gonna happen today. And let's get right on to it. So we're going to build a lighthouse today. I really like building lighthouses in Minecraft. I think they're a structure that's not too difficult to do, but I also think that you can do a lot with them. And so I'm going to add two special things to my lighthouse, other than just building the structure itself. So the two things I'm going to add are, one, I'm going to add a beacon. And I'm not going to put it there, I'm actually going to put it under the floor. So the floor of the lighthouse is here. I'm going to put the beacon something like that. And this is going to be the floor of the lighthouse. And as you might know, to make a beacon work, you have to put down a layer of iron underneath it. So let's go ahead and do that first. So I have to dig down here like this and put a layer underneath it. One thing I was going to do, and let's do that right now, is I've got a jukebox over here, and I was looking through the different songs in Minecraft. And I like this one. This one's called Far. Felt like a nice song to just build to. So I'll put that music disc away because I don't need it anymore. And let's go back to our build. So, I don't need a very strong beacon. This is creative mode. So all I need is the one layer to make the beacon work. Actually, I'm going to build the beacon one more down just in case I want to, I was thinking if I want to color it, I can put stained glass on the top. But actually, I can do that at the top of my lighthouse. So I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to do this, though. I'm going to put my layer of iron down here, like this. You can use emeralds or diamonds as well. There you go. So there's my beacon. So that'll be the center of my lighthouse when I build it. I can go ahead and I'm going to mostly use stone bricks to build. I figure since it's close to Halloween while I'm building this right now, is I might use some of these mossy stone bricks or maybe some of these vines to kind of give it a maybe abandoned lighthouse kind of feel, kind of look, but we'll see how it comes after I build it. So one thing I do want to show you really quick is I'm going to build the lighthouse so it actually has a moving lamp. And let me show you how I do that. So I take these observer blocks. I'm going to do this over here. And so I go 1, 2, 1, 2. Oops, 1, 2. And then up here 1. I think it's this way. Okay, yeah, I actually did it backwards. I always seem to do this one backwards. All right. So it's 1, 2, and then from here 1, 2, 1, 2, and then should be get on the ground. 1, 2. Is that right? Is that right? No, it's not quite right. All right. I'm gonna have to take a look at this quick. I had it down earlier, and now I'm forgetting the exact sequence for it. Let's see. Because you need to make sure they're going around in a circle. I don't think this is it again. Let's see. No, because you actually have to see the other part on the outside. So. Let me see here. One more try, and then if not, I'll come back and I'll pause it later and do it again. Right, so 1, 2. I think it's like this. 1, 2, 1, 2. There you go. I got it work. Okay. That's what it was. Okay, so let me just show you one more time how it worked again. Okay, so you put 2 down, and so you have the arrows going this way. And then I made the mistake of putting it here. I actually put it on the side here. So arrow, arrow, and then arrow, arrow. So going from this one, arrow, arrow. You have to make sure the red dot is showing. And then arrow, arrow. Like that, so going all the way around, and then you complete it. Alright, and so now you see the observers are actually seeing each other, and that's a redstone signal, so every time something like a lamp is next to it, it'll blink. Okay, so how do I make that blink in a circle, like a lighthouse? Well, I can do this. I can just go observers straight up like this. And so now you can see there's my little circle of light. And so if I do redstone lamps in a circle like this, and there you go. So there's your rotating light. You can even do one on top of it too. It'll still pick up the signal like this. So there you go. So that can be my rotating lighthouse lamp, just like that. And I'm going to put that up at the top of my lighthouse when I'm done. And then I'll cover the side with stone and probably glass as well. So that's just my example right there. So I can go back to it and look just in case I forget again at the top. But now I remember how to do it. So let's go ahead and we'll start building. So I want to decide how big I want my lighthouse to be first. I want to make it mostly a circle if I can. I'm not going to worry too much if I don't get it exact, because that's okay. But so I have my square here. I'll build this out one more here, like this here, at least here. Okay, so there's that. So if I were to walk in, if this is my floor, I would walk in. I would have not a whole lot of room to move around in, so I probably want at least one more. So let's do one more here. My music stopped. I'm gonna go ahead and play that again because I like that music. Let's go ahead and keep it going. There you go. Might have to do that every now and then to keep it going. Alrighty, so here we go. Keep on going here. So that's not too bad. So I might use that as the inside portion. So then we can do maybe out from here. So let me get some grass to extend this a little bit here. So I think I want that to be my inside, I think. Let me take a look how it looks here. Oh, I think I'll make a square lighthouse. It's just a little easier today for me to do. Building circles in Minecraft, you have to count very specifically, but squares are easier to do. So that's what I usually do when I'm building anything, is I build an outline first, just like I did here. I used the floor this time to help me figure out how big I wanted my lighthouse. That's the center, so I'll probably put the door there. So I don't have a door yet, but let's find out what kind of door I want. I guess I'll do... Let's do one of these. This spruce door looks pretty good. I already have my beacon down, so I'm just going to put that away. I don't really need that. There you go. Okay. So I'm going to put that right there. That looks pretty good. Nice. Okay. I might extend the lighthouse out a little bit, because I'm going to need, let's say 9 by 9, or 3 by 3 area, so 9 blocks wide, so that's 1, 2, 3, so that area is going to be about this wide. So maybe I'll make the top of my lighthouse, I'll extend it out a little bit, but let's see how we go from here. So we're going to go ahead and just use stone bricks for now. We can come back later and put some detail into it. And then from here, we just gotta figure out how tall we want our lighthouse. Okay, so let's go ahead and go. The lighthouses are, of course, supposed to be tall. So I'm not really counting. I'm just building as high as I think it should be. So that's not too bad. Maybe I'll take it about there. Alright, one more just for fun. Alright, and then I'll just do all the corners up just so I know how long I need it to be on each side. There we go. Okay, so there's one corner, one frame there. We'll frame out these walls. We might round it off a little bit later. I think I have a way of doing that. Which, I mean, if I was pre-planning this out, I'd probably be able to plan it out a little bit better, but just building on the fly like this is fun too. I like to see what comes out of it sometimes. Alright, so there's my frame. I'll do my walls later because I really want to get the lighthouse part of the lighthouse going right now. So we're going to make that right about here. Okay, so we need a 9x9 part for our lighthouse here. So we can do this here like this. Then 1, 2, there. Okay. Oops. Actually, I built that on the wrong side. There we go. Okay, so there is kind of where our lighthouse is going to sit. Actually, we're going to sit it on top of this, so we will do that. Okay, so like we said, we'll do the observers now. And we remember this time that we leave that open, and we come around, building like this. Making sure the arrows are all going in a nice circle like that. There's our blink. Okay, good. So come around like this. And there we go. Redstone lamps on the top. Alrighty, so we got our first layer, and maybe as well do the second layer here. Alrighty. Now I'm just gonna use regular glass. You could use stained glass if you wanted to. I don't know if it would actually give it necessarily a color on the side, but you could definitely put stained glass in the middle here and change the beam up at the top. So let's go ahead and we'll cover this here on all sides, just like this. There we go. Like that. Alright. Keep going here. Just keep going around. That way we cover up the redstone. I like if it's possible when I'm using redstone, I like to cover up the redstone as much as possible. I just think it looks neater when you're able to do that. There's ways to also make like trim as well. Like I could use stairs here, which I might do later. I might take stairs instead and change that around, but we'll see. More importantly, I want to put glass here like this on each side just to kind of make it look like it's a lighthouse lighthouse window, right, like this, to cover up the actual lamp part of it like this. Alright, not bad so far. Okay, I could do stone on each side like this, which I think I will do like that. That looks pretty good like that. Okay, so there. So now we have a lighthouse coming around here. We can still see it all the way around like that. If we're on the ground, can we see it? That's the other question. Where can we see it from? Oops, let's drop to the ground. Yeah, I can actually still see it from here, which is really cool. So I might actually do this then. I'm going to grab some stairs here like this. And then if you see what I'm going to do here, so I'll trim it like that. So now actually you can even see it even better from lower. And I'll probably do trim over here too. So let's do that on every side like that as I'm going here. So it still hides the redstone like that. I'm going to leave that like that though on the sides just because I think it'll still look good like that. Alright, looking good. So now I can actually do the reverse on the top of it now too. But I think I am going to do this too. Add stairs here. So this is one way to add trim to your buildings, is if you do a line of stairs all the way around like this. Once again, just kind of makes it look a little bit neater. The corner stairs are pretty cool. I like how the stairs come around in a corner like that. Alright, there we go. So, and it also doesn't cover up as much. You can see it better from lower when it's like this as well, I think. Alright, looking pretty good like that. I like it. Alright. So, we've got our lighthouse set up like that, which is pretty good. One thing I'm going to note about this particular lighthouse, I think, is that I think with the size of it here, I think the only way you would be able to get up from here, if you were going to want to climb up to the light, would be through this center hole right here. And I'm not sure of something. I'm going to try something out. I don't know if you have a ladder here, if you're going to block the beam. So let's find out. I have a ladder, and I just want to find this out. So I put a ladder there. Oh, I don't. So I can actually do that. I can make it so I can climb all the way up to the top. And then maybe I can make a little platform on top of the lighthouse here. So I'm going to do that later now that I know I can do that. Alright. Let's see, I'm going to reset my music again here. I like the early part of this song, I think, so. There we go. A little bit of extra Minecraft music playing as well in the background, so we'll kind of play them together. Enjoying it so far. Okay, so let's see. So my next plan, so I need to finish the walls, and I need to make something up top, because I do want to have a little area up top for someone to be able to kind of walk around in, like an overlook. So let's finish this up here. Let's go ahead and do that. There. I'm going to adjust volume just a little bit here. I have my music way up. Let me turn my music down a bit here. I'll leave my jukebox on though. Yeah, I think that's what's going on. Let me do that one more time. I'm going to pull my music down to like 5%. I'll leave my jukebox on though. There you go, that's better. Music was getting a little, the general background music was getting a little loud, but I like my jukebox, so I'm going to keep that one going. Okay, so finishing this up here, I'm going to go on to do the reverse of what I did down here with stairs, which means that I am going to need something up here. It doesn't matter what it is right now, really. I'll just use these stone bricks just because this is what I've been using. You could also use regular red bricks if you wanted to. Red bricks can look kind of nice on structures, but I did one like that in the past when I built a lighthouse before. But on this one, I'm just going to do it that way. All stone bricks this time. Alright, so there. So now we've got our lighthouse light there. Alright. Let's go ahead and make our ladder up. We'll do it from this side, opposite of the door, down there. So we'll just keep going. We'll go all the way down like this. Alrighty. And then we'll just build a ladder all the way up. So I'll be interested in climbing up through the light beam that comes from the bottom. So I'll have to do all the way up just like that. And we can actually put the lights, the ladders right on the lights from the inside, just like that too. So that works out like that. Alright, and so now what we can do is we could do a little platform up at the top here, just for, you know, someone to come up, climb up the ladder, right? They could maintain the light if they needed to, right? If you needed to do something with the light, climbing up through the middle. I'll mention that the last time I built a lighthouse, I built it in survival mode, so I actually did have to build it all the way up and use what are the blocks? Scaffolding. Scaffolding is so useful in survival mode because you can build it up on the side of structures. You can climb up it because you can't fly in survival mode, so it's a little bit tougher. But it was fun to build that in survival mode. It felt like a pretty good accomplishment. This is actually a slightly simpler lighthouse than the one I built in survival mode. The one I built in survival mode, I built to look like I built it with a bunch of different kinds of bricks. But we'll see what we can do today. We might change out some stuff. Like I said, I have these cracked stone bricks and I have these mossy stone bricks we can use later to add some fun to it. I do think I need some slabs though. There you go, stone brick slabs. I'll put the light up here because I don't really need the light anymore. Okay, so I'm going to extend this out. I don't really want to extend it out beyond this part of the structure. I think that will look kind of weird, so I'm just going to extend it out one, like that. And I think just having the stairs there, the slabs work out better than having a full block up here. It lets you keep this part of it kind of open just a little bit, that little notch in there. So, and this is the top part of the slab, meaning we can put stuff on top of it and it won't look strange as well. So I think one other thing I was going to do is put some maybe fence on top of it. I think there's stone. I actually like stone fence. Where is a stone? Stone wall. There we go. Cobblestone wall, stone brick wall. That's what I want. Okay. Let's replace it with my CD. Okay, so stone brick wall. So I'm going to do the stone brick wall up top like that. And so we'll have a nice little area up here at the top. A nice little overlook where someone can climb up from the top like that. Oops. Okay, just like that. And I think I want to cover this actually because I do want a place where I can add a colored stained glass and have the beam be a different color as it goes out the top. And so I don't want to stop the ladder there, so I'm going to have to do it above. So we'll just do that right here, right now. So I'll build this up a little bit like this here. And maybe one more. So maybe two up like that. Okay. And then we'll just play around with it for now. We'll just start with stone bricks like this and go all the way around. I'm not sure if I like the look of that right now, so maybe I'll switch to stairs instead. Actually, yeah, I think I will do that. So I think I'll switch to stairs instead. That way I can get this look here. Like that, coming around like this. Alright, there we go. And it's hard to build stairs without anything behind them like that. You gotta build at an angle like that. Oops. Okay, there we go. So, because if you build too much to the side, it's gonna look like, oops, it's gonna be like that, and I don't want that there just yet. I want that over there instead. So, depending on which way you're facing, some blocks will build different directions. So, oops, just like that. There we go. Okay. So I'll finish up these stairs over here. I think I need one more post right here. There we go. So it still creates a pretty good, nice little overlook up here. If you're looking up here like that. I could even add some glass if I wanted to, or glass panes if I wanted to. I can leave it open. I'll just leave it open for now. Alright, and we'll combine that one. Okay, and so we're basically just going to do the same thing all the way around like that. So I'll just put that there as a temporary thing. Okay, take that one away, and then we'll just kind of come all the way around like this, like that, and like that, and like that, and then here he goes, all the way around with the stairs. And so I'll have a sloped roof up at the very top here. Oops, that was in the wrong place. There we go. Alright, there, and there. Alright, I think one more set will do it, so like that. 3 on each side this time. Good thing is the corners, it doesn't really matter how you place the corners, they will combine like this, and as long as you place the middle one right, yeah, they'll come around and fix themselves. Alright, one more. There you go, okay. So now, on the middle, I can put a stained glass and change the color. So, I will use my favorite color. I actually like darker green, but I think for the beacons, the lighter green looks better. And green is my favorite color, so I will go ahead and use a green here. So let's put that in there for now. And so let's go ahead and there we go. So now I've got my green lighthouse beacon. Now if I wanted to leave it something like that, I probably could. It actually does look kind of neat being able to see the beacon like that. So maybe I'll add some glass instead for the walls. I was going to go more cobblestone or more stone bricks. But I actually kind of like the look of being able to see the beam go all the way through the middle. So I will at least leave a little bit. Maybe I'll do 3 sets of glass like that. I'll at least go over the door anyway. You know, one thing I wish there was in Minecraft to make things look a little bit more, I guess, like spooky or run down, would be if they had like cracked glass. To kind of have cracked stone bricks, so right, why not like cracked glass, right? That would look kind of interesting, but they don't. But I mean, if you're a Minecraft modder or you know about Minecraft mods, they change things around all the time, so it probably wouldn't be too hard to create your own block like that. That would be a cracked glass block. So I'm just doing kind of the trim on the top like this. Because whenever I put glass in, I like glass to be kind of contained. I don't like it to go all the way to the corner, because if you were putting glass in something in real life, the bigger the glass pane, generally the less sturdy it would be. I mean, there is like plexiglass and stronger glass that you can use for like office buildings and such, and you do see a lot of buildings with a lot of glass, but I just think it might look kind of cool like this instead. So let's go ahead and build it on up here. We'll at least have just this corner here like that, so it'll be kind of 1, 2, 3 around the corner with stone bricks like that, and then we'll put glass in the center. So we're going to put glass all the way down the center here so you can see the beam in the center. And maybe because we're putting glass all the way down, maybe I will do stained glass instead here. I can do some darker stained glass so you can still see through it, but it's still it's not completely clear. So let's go ahead and finish this part up here like this real quick here. Notice my jukebox turned off. I have to go turn that back on again. I wish it looped and just kept playing, but because it plays the one song and that's it. So I'll finish this up and I'll go put it on again. Suppose I could put on a different song, but I didn't really check out the different songs too much. I just remember this one called Far that I liked. So alright, so now that we've got our edges on, we can pop up the music disc. we can start our favorite song up again. There we go. I just like building. I like building to this song. This song is very soothing, I think. Yep. Okay. So, yeah. So I have glass here, but I think, like I said, I think I will go to stained glass. Okay. So there's my stained glass. I'm gonna do full glass blocks and not glass panes. I think it'll look better. So I could do either black, which might be a little dark. I could do gray, or maybe light gray. I'm not sure which, so I'm just gonna kind of see how they each look together. So this would be black. When you would see it, it would look like that through there. This is just see how it looks here. It's good to try out different things. Alright, so that would be black. You'd still get to see the beam going up like that. Alright, this is gray, so gray's a little bit lighter. Actually, gray seems to match the stone a little better, so maybe I would want gray instead. And there's the light gray, it looks like this. So, I don't know, let's see, what do I think here? The gray almost looks like it's not even there. That's kind of wild. I kind of like that. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the regular gray. So let's go ahead and we'll go through and fill this out with regular gray. I can hardly even see it. It's like it's not even there almost. It's kind of funny. But I like that effect. Let's go all the way up to the top. I'm gonna forget where it is because I can't see it. There it is. There's something there, but it's hard to see. Right? That's really cool. I like that effect. Alright, keep it going, keep it going. Alright, so you got everything here, yes? Oh, I didn't have one there. Okay, so I might miss a spot here or there just because it's hard to see, but I really actually like that effect. Okay, so let's go ahead and do it on all sides. Let's go straight up. It's probably the easiest way to do it. There we go. Alright. Come down to, there it is. Also helps me not forget if I've done it or not. Alright, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. Alright, that side's done. Let's go ahead and do this side here. I'm just gonna go straight up once again so I don't forget if I've done it or not. I think I did miss that one, so. Yep, I did, okay. Coming down here, let's build it straight up again. Alright, there we go. Next one. Alright, there's that side. One more side. The music's off again. I said I was going to go straight up when I started building sideways. Better not confuse myself. Alright, there it is. That's where I left off. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and done. Alright, build it on up again. I guess so into building that I don't notice the music turned off. Let's go hit it one more time. Encore. Play it again. Alrighty. So there we go, looking pretty good. I like the look of it. Alright, it's got the little structure on the top there. That's all set up there. I wonder actually, you know what? I'm gonna do something. I think this would look kind of cool. I'm gonna switch this one off. I'm gonna actually get rid of this corner here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build the wall straight up like this. Oops. See here, and then this will have to be, yeah, this will have to be a block, but that'll be fine. There you go, like that. There you go. That looks pretty cool. I like the look of that. So. Right, when I'm building, I'm always looking for just different ways I can build something and make it look just a little bit cooler, a little more interesting, add some detail. So once I get my base structure done, I don't end my build there. I'm thinking as I'm building, right? My plans generally always change a little bit as I'm building, right? Yeah, I didn't expect to build, you know, that little middle structure here. So there we go. Pretty good. I might add a few little extras to it. Actually, you know what? Since I have the stained glass there, let's put some stained glass here and see how it looks. So this one I'm gonna need glass panes. So stained glass, and we're gonna go to that gray again. So just pop that there. I generally try to hold on to everything I've been building with, just because it looks better. Okay, let's see how it changes. Oh, it might change the wall a little bit. Actually, no, it doesn't though. Does it? No, it doesn't. But actually, oh, look at that effect though. Look at that wall effect. That's actually really cool. I like that. I didn't realize it was going to do that, and I actually really like that. Now, building with stained glass can be a little tricky because it's got a very small area on the top to build with. I'm doing the same thing on these walls too, so it's a little bit tricky, but we can make it happen. And also it creates that like half piece of glass before you put down the next one. And then you put the last one down and it covers everything. So yeah, I think that looks real good now. Right, it matches the bottom. There we go. Alrighty, look at that. And now it's also contained as well, so like if someone were to come up here, right, they'd be peering out the glass instead of just not having anything in between them and the open air. Alright, you can't, of course you can't just get out from the top. Alrighty, there we go, look at that. Looking pretty good, looking pretty good. Alright, let's go ahead and flip our music one more time. We'll like keep that going. Alrighty, let's see. So at this point, the basic structure is done. I think the only thing I might do here is I might actually take this corner down, and I might go. I might do this. I might do all the way down from this corner. Now I want to see how this is going to look. I might take my wall and go all the way down and just see how it looks. If it doesn't look good, I'll replace it back the way it was. But I kind of like the way that the structure looks if it's yeah, if it's got a little bit of a curve to it. It's not necessarily a curve, but it's got a little bit of a trim to it on the side, so it's not just a really blocky structure. So let's see how this looks. That actually does kind of look really good because it does sit in the corner, doesn't it? Right? I like that look there. Alright. One like that. Alright, there. Looking good. Okay, good. Yeah, I think we're going to do that on all four sides. Because that looks really good. I like the way that looks. So we'll go ahead and just break up the wall there. Now, if I was doing this on survival mode, I would probably want to have planned this out ahead of time. Because survival mode, if you have to break a whole bunch of blocks because you want something to look a little different, it takes a long time. So this is kind of the kind of build that I would probably only build on creative mode, unless I had everything already planned out earlier. So go ahead and take these corners out here. 2 more to go. And let's build all the way down like this. Sure we don't miss a spot. And it's easy to build in a corner like this because it doesn't matter where you build. You can build this way, you can build that way. They'll go in the same way like that. Alrighty. And I think I'll keep that on the ground in the corner like that. I think that looks okay. That block underneath. Foundation block, basically. There's our music going to the end again, I think. Oops, I broke one by accident. Happens when I build fast. Let's just replace it, and then you're all good. It doesn't matter in Minecraft how fast you build. I always tell everybody, it doesn't matter how fast you build. Speed comes with experience. As you build, you'll get faster and faster. But it's not about building quickly. It's about building, building what you want. Right? There you go. Look at that. Pretty good looking structure there. All right. So I said we were gonna do a little bit of, spookiness to it. I might not go full spooky, because it would take a little while to go ahead and change everything around. But, like I said, if I wanted to make it look like it was kind of like an abandoned spooky lighthouse, I'd probably take some vines, and I'd take some mossy stone bricks, right? And then some cracked stone bricks here. Let's see, maybe even some, maybe some cobblestone, because that would look like it's, all the bricks have kind of like broken up. Okay, and then just replace some of the bricks with other kinds of bricks, right? So, put those there, and then put like those there. And it just doesn't really matter exactly where you do it. You can just kind of do it around in different places. I can put some of the mossy ones down, like maybe toward the bottom. Maybe it's like, it's got wet at the bottom, and so moss has been coming up. No one's been cleaning it. You can put down as many as you want. Maybe some cobblestone down in the corner, right? It's been kind of breaking up a little bit. And it doesn't really matter exactly where you do it. You can just kind of do it all over a little bit if you want here. Some cracks and moss and just some broken up parts like that. All right. There we go. All right. I was also thinking that for the light, right? If I wanted it to be a little bit more, look a little more spooky, I could take the light and I could like maybe take out one of the sections where it makes the light happen, like, or a couple here. So like, the light goes all the way around this time, but I mean, if I took off, maybe, let's try this here. I just want to make sure I don't lose this block here. If I took out that one, and I did that, look, see, now it's like missing a part, right? Look at that. I could even take out, like, which one? Let's just take out this middle one here and see what happens here. If I take out the middle one here, see, now it's like, it goes from here to there, right? So, right, it's not working properly, right? Take out the corner one over here. Same thing over there in the corner, not working quite right? Well, maybe just one more on this side too. We'll do the corner one here too, so. There we go. Okay, so now you have a lighthouse that's not working quite right. Oh, it's even that side. Look at that side. That side looks pretty wild now. Alright, as you take it, you can do this. Nighttime, right? Let's even take out, you can remove this. Let's take this out and see how it looks without all the lights over here. There we go. Alright, so there you go. So there's our lighthouse at nighttime, right? You can see it kind of blinking up there, right? It's not supposed to do that. It's not supposed to blink like that. That's makes it look a little bit creepier. You walk up to it, you see it. There's some cracks and some moss on the ground here, right? Well, we could do that all the way up as well. We can even do it on the inside a little bit too, right? We could have some moss on the ground here, some cobblestone, some cracked bricks around here like that. Right, even up on the ladder. I'm not going to take the ladder one out just because it'd be like that. And then of course, I mean, I could add some vines coming down like the sides a little bit here, something like that, make it look like it's been, sitting here for a long time. There's a lot of ivy on the walls, right? My original without the glass, my intention was to have a bunch of ivy in different places. I don't have as much room to do that here, but I think that looks kind of cool like that, right? Let's put a little more on this side here too. Maybe do some up high, like up here. Alright, some on the walls, like here, something like that. I guess you could do it on the glass. Could have some hanging vines maybe off of some of these walls here. That looks fine though. But yeah, I mean that's your basic. Now it's not your basic lighthouse anymore. Now we've turned it into kind of a spooky lighthouse, right? Right, we can even come inside and maybe there's some interesting paintings we can put up as well. Let's see what we have. Maybe we have a so we have a skull in there. All right, so that's kind of Halloweeny and kind of spooky. You walk into the lighthouse, ooh, creepy. The moon in the background. All right, climb up all along up the lighthouse here, and suppose you could even probably put a mob or a monster like up here or something to greet you, right? Like a witch or a zombie or something like that, right? But even just that blinking, you see that? That actually is that's kind of creepy right there in the dark like that. But I think that's pretty cool, right? I even see the sun up a little bit, so let's add some time. Oops, oh, that was set. Let's go back to nighttime then. Oh, midnight. Yeah, that's what I wanted. There we go. Okay, now it's nice and dark out there. Alright, so you got our spooky lighthouse out here. I hope you guys like it. Give you one more look from a little bit far away here, so you can see how it looks from nice and far away. Right, we built it on kind of a peninsula like that, in the ocean, or near the ocean. Right, that's exactly where you would want a lighthouse. Right, so that way any ships that were coming into the bay here, right, would be able to see what's going on. So, alright, I think that will conclude my build for the day. I hope you guys liked watching. I hope this encourages you all to, those of you who play Minecraft, to build your own structures and to think a little bit about, even when they're finished, right, what kind of fun extras you can add to them, change it around and make it look a little different or theme it differently. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.